Hello guys, in this video I'm gonna give you the best worth it guide for this pack. Dennis Law, we will see all of these legends you need in your squad or not. Dimitar Berbatov, Dennis Bergkamp with a Blitz Curler ability. Too powerful pack if you need a attacking player in your team. But this card has, I think this card is the only card which is best in his playstyle. Other two are deep lying forward. If you don't know how to play with deep lying forward playing style, it can be a problem for you. Also, we are talking about the best way to train them, and the best training guide I will upload on Monday too. So let's see how much we can expect from Dennis Law. His card will be looking like this. He's a goal poacher, but a perfect goal poacher, having very high weak foot usage, very high weak foot accuracy, stamina of 93, jump of 95, and acceleration. That nimble character we will see again in this Dennis Law. And his offensive awareness will be 100, finishing will be crazy, but we can get best out of him by decreasing little bit of his dexterity, man. We don't need that much high dexterity, because if we are getting that high dexterity and also his dribbling is not that much great, he's gonna lose the ball, and that will be problematic for him too. So according to me, definitely 10 progression points you can allocate in the dribbling area, and this is the best way you can think to build your Dennis Law, man. Very high in offensive awareness, very high in jump, very high acceleration, very high stamina. Finishing you can reduce because 95 finishing is shit, man. We don't need that much high finishing ability. He can score with 90, 92 finishing easily, man. He has very high weak foot accuracy. Instead of it, you can give him lower body strength, which he needs. He doesn't have that much great speed, I will say. Reduce his aerial abilities, in my opinion, and give him here because he is 175 centimeter tall, and you need these progression points here too, man. So that's my perfect opinion about this card, and this card is perfect, man. I will say if you don't have any striker, you can think to go for this pack because he has soul control, long range shooting, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, one touch pass, through pass. He's like a little Romario, I will say, and perfect example of Romario having goal poacher playing style. He cannot be Romario because of his low balance, which makes him little bit poor in balance for that nimble character that Romario has, but still he's comparable because he's also having goal poacher playing style. I will say, talking about Dimitar Berbatov, he's crazy. He's having very high offensive awareness, very high kicking power, very high finishing ability. Only problem with this card is his, I will say, dribbling, his playing style, and he's not that much nimble with the ball. He's 189 centimeter tall, having very less acceleration, which makes him little bit difficult. Also, his stamina is not that much great. If you don't build this card in a better way, you cannot get best out of him. According to me, reduce his finishing ability to 8. We don't need that much high finishing ability from Barbato. I need that high ball control, dribbling, tight possession from my cards. Also, he's a deep lying forward. He need that high tight possession, man. Dexterity, 12 in dexterity we need because we need a 90 balance also. I will say you can go with this, like 88 speed I am getting, so 9 in lower body strength, and he's perfect. I will say, but you should increase his dribbling ability because when we cross that 90 plus tight position mark, that become better. I will say, if you have any of strikers. You can feel that if he's having 90 plus tight possession, 95 ball control, he's getting that Cantona character. In my opinion, he's like a Cantona. If you guys doesn't have a player who can make plays, creative plays, who can finish well, and who can have very high ball control with good physical strength, and his balance is also good, man. So, in my opinion, if talking about this card, it depends upon like how you use this card, which is a great task. Because he's not having that much high speed in today's game environment where defenders are crossing the speed of 90. Sometimes it becomes problem for players. They don't know how to play with players having less speed. So this card is not for those guys, in my opinion. Talking about two progression points I am leaving, you can give them in passing ability and he will be perfect, man. Let's see how he will be in your team. His skill set is double touch, martial turn. He's having perfect skill set. I will say acrobatic finishing he already has. First time shot he already has. Talking about passing skill, one touch pass he already has. No look pass, outside color he already has. You have to add some passing skill on him like through pass, weight pass, low lofted pass. You can add on him. He can play at two position, man. I will say he can play at SS position too. He can play at CF position too. In my opinion, SS position is better for Dimitar Berbatov, and his player model is very good, man. I will say his jump height is good. His torso collision is good. He can make physical contact better. His jump height is crazy. His leg length based height make him more powerful weapon. He can control the ball better. He can reach to the ball in a better way than the players having less leg length. His arm coverage is better. I will say he will be more physical with the players. Shoulder contact will be more. Torso collision will be more. That's the perfect guide about this card. I will also separate do a separate video on training guide. He's still having that additional booster. If you apply this booster as a, I will say he's already having striker instinct. If I'm gonna give him shooting, let's see, he's having 105 rating and crazy abilities. He will be crazy, but only problem his low stamina, his that less nimble character. He's not that much speedy, and his playing style is like deep lying forward. Talking about the last but not the least, Dennis Bergkamp with the Blitz Curler ability. Let's see how he will be looking like, man. First of all, I want to tell that this card is little bit underrated in this pack. Why I'm saying this? Because he's having that high ball control, dribbling, tight possession. He's having great balance. He's also having that high finishing ability too. Reducing his shooting ability, I will reduce it to like 92. Enough, man. 92 shooting ability enough. Rather than I will give more progression points to his dribbling, ball control. For that, this Bergkamp was known for in his time, man. I will say, so I will increase, man. These things I need that high. 8 in dribbling I need, man. Because if he got better ball control, he can perform Blitz Curler with a greater pace, at greater, I will say, that greater ease he will be having from any angle. He can perform that too. He's having that high tight possession in this build. You should definitely give him 8 in dribbling so that he's having less speed, man. If you don't give progression points in ball control tight position, that it will be difficult for him. So I will increase his lower body strength so that his kicking power will increase. Kicking power, it also increases the frequency at which he can perform Blitz Color in a better way. So Dennis Bergkamp has 83 speed, which is little bit problematic. You can play him at two position, three position, but in my opinion, you should play him at SS position. SS position is the best way you can think to play this card. He can go 106 or maybe 107. If I give him striker instinct, like see, you see these stats are not normal, man. 102 ball control, 97 tight possession. This is the way. If you want 107 rating, you can go with this, but I will not recommend that much high dribbling stats. I will decrease them to 8, and rather than I will increase his speed, and also I will reduce his finishing ability like this, and will increase his lower body strength, man. We need a high lower body strength from our strikers in the today's game environment where the speed matters the most. His kicking power will be increasing, rather than I can increase his little bit shooting ability too. I will say one progression points I will give him in aerial abilities. He's having also high low pass, lofted pass, which makes more powerful weapon in the game. He can deliver very good passes too. Is having 90 plus low pass, lofted pass of 86. So it's good, man. He can play at AMF position too. If you talk me to send a build for AMF position, he can be looking like this, man. He's crazy. But this build is not that much great. I will upload a separate training guide by taking the original levels of these cards, so by that way we can make the build in a more powerful way. I will say, if you guys own this card, and if you guys have any intention, you can ask me in the comment section about any doubt, like you should go for this or not according to your squad.